So here we go with our first train, 25 wagons, 420 meters long, with a banker train in the back, moving actually from where we're moving, from somewhere to Heilbronn actually. Oh my god. Well, we're moving from a platform end, let's keep it that way. Oh, wait. I could actually restart. Oh, we don't. Since we just leave here. No, actually we're gonna restart because I wanna see the world mission. It's an interesting one. It's actually a heavy cargo train with fuel tanks. And there are 25 wagons behind the train that will arrive at this station here in Laufbach actually. That's a German city somewhere between close by Aschaffenburg, Aufgemünden, either way. Anyway, that will come in here. This Benga train there will be then attached to the back of. So I'm gonna go actually into the train and drive with the driver because there's no point. Oh, well, there's a trigger I actually need to hit. But since I not need to attach it by myself, just need to watch it. I decide to have it the fun part. Oh, there's the train, see? This train I actually go to drive. Oh wait, where's the driver in this one? There's no driver in this one, alright. Look if the driver will come. But look at the beauty of the train. 25 long wagons I can use in there, need to move. On the final destination I then need to uncouple actually 5. I'm not sure if I should drive the train in PCP mode. I tried once to drive in PCP mode. It's not natural enabled, but all those trains actually have this option. And it is actually some kind of safety procedure and additional restrictions. There's the train stopping. I do not know if I can self-drive the banker train there. Oh, no, the driver's on the other side. No, I actually know where he is actually going to turn the train around. I never know. Ah, yeah, okay. We're going 30 kilometers an hour. Would it be funny if I just release the brake? It drives without CFA and PCP. I do not know what LZP is, but it's an option I can't enable here, but about PCP and CFA. Yeah, you have it set to tail lights indeed. Unfortunately, I cannot lean out. But it's actually cool looking from this point of view. Never did it. It's the first time. But and you have some mini jobs like these defenses you need to check on these lines. There are a couple of damage. Sure. There we go. Was a nice round trip, right? Hi, mate. I'm just gonna work in front anyway because this guy is boring. Come on. Alright. Oh. Alright. There we go. From end to end is actually 423, 25 meters. From the first contact points of the train, 425, but from the chassis to the door in front, it's 423 at least. I checked. And then let me walk through that fucking snow in the wind. They're fucking ridiculous. First I'm gonna do now, if I'm gonna go in the train, because last time it was actually rolling because that faggot here in front forget to set it on a brake. I not even know how that idiot comes on that idea, not setting a train on a brake. So, there we go. Train brake, I want full service. I'll switch to forward. And then we set the braking comes off, on. I do not know actually what it does exactly, to be honest. We have a green signal, so we're gonna release to 1B. Release our parking brake. No, release it. Yes, there we go. Check if our headlines are correctly. See this. And oh, CIFA and PCP are off. Okay. That means I driving actually not with all the procedures this train. Meanwhile, I actually think I should. Yeah, I should actually just show how I suck. And that's something hidden here. I should have. Where's my mouse? Here's my mouse. PCPU. PCPU is actually for heavy mode. There are higher restrictions. You are allowed less speed and so on. So actually we are limited, I think, to 85 kilometers anyway. And at certain parts to 45, I think, at stations, and 25. If we not apply to this, this train will go into emergency stop. There will sounding alarm, and that is, believe me, annoying. Anyway, we set the right mode, and actually, right. We see then the new thing in display 55 and PCP enabled. The 55 that have something to do with frequency, I think. I do not know for sure. Anyway, yeah. We will come across some signs we need to acknowledge. If we not acknowledge them, also then the train will stop. Even if we have the right... yeah. speeds or whatever. Okay, let's throttle off. We start at around like 30% with a heavy freight train, otherwise it will not start moving at all. The PCP mode actually will react on the magnets that's across the tracks between the signals. Something I still need to learn a bit about. I know that you need to actually decrease your speed at some point to like 85 kilometers an hour within 23 seconds. And then you have some at lower distances where you have need to be at 25 kilometers on frequency of 500, whatever, 500 hertz. If someone knows what that exactly means, yeah, put it down in the description maybe. But with the PCP mode on, actually, the train is actually moving a bit better in point of speed, so that's something very okay. And actually my speed restriction are not a line restriction anymore. The PCP restriction on this particular train are lower usually. So I need to be aware of that. Oh, yeah, I did something that I might be not sure yet. You see the 55 is blinking. I do not know what I should do. No, this not. This also not. This also not.
Zugbeeinflussung. 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 Zugbeeinflussung.
Oh no, no. I were muted because one of the buttons in game is actually related to mute in UPS. Oh, wow, so bad. I was actually want to check about it, a PCP system if I actually have the right settings, because I'm actually not sure, to be honest. I think I maybe have chosen the passenger setting. Anyway, we will see. We have a 2% raise in height, so that's actually why the train isn't really coming at speed. That's also the reason why we have that second train in the back. Science B, our sides would not even make it. Unfortunately, that's something we can test, not in the journey at least. Okay, that's 7. Here I need to brake to 55.
Zugbeeinflussung.
That's a,
Zugbeeinflussung.
okay, that's the 1000 Hertz signal. Means that I actually only can go 55, I think. Otherwise, the train would actually make an emergency stop.
Zugbeeinflussung.
I do not know if I need to release that or just keep the train at the speed, to be honest. That's something I missed the previous times, because then my train would make here an emergency stop in front. Okay. Try to keep up this fuel bit.
Zugbeeinflussung.
I think we can release.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Oh, that's because there's the 40 kilometer mark. So with that particular train and those BCP settings, and that's most likely to the length of the train, you can only go 40 kilometers max in front there, I think. Or was that before? No, I think it's general. Uh-oh. I should acknowledge something. That's bad, no? I missed some. Yeah, I should have confirmed the 1000 Hertz signals at the 30 kilometer mark. And then actually exactly this will happen. Okay, I released that one. It will now be taking a while actually to get the train running again. Therefore we need to set the train into brakes. Make sure the throttle is off. Let's enable the cap light. We have more light. I hate it if that happens. I think I need to have full service. Yeah, that happens. Oh, so bad. Oh no, I broke the train. Oh no, there we go. Now we're moving. I think I broke the train. I think I broke the train. It's release, what the fuck? Oh no, we are trapped into the tunnel. We never leave the tunnel again. Wow. I think because I'm now limited to 45 kilometers an hour, I think in that mode the train would isolate better and brake better, I think, at this distances. I do not know for sure. But the in front will again thingy. And I did actually miss that. What I do not know for sure why I need to confirm there's something. See, once the frame is rolling, I can actually take easy the throttle away. Oh, I need to be here anyway, okay. 1.1 kilometers, my final destination. I think here that I need to recognize. There are magnets. No? Yes? No? I never see that light actually before. There we have a magnet. Just hit that button for safety purpose. I do not know if that is what I need to do. I think I need to confirm that I know what's the next signal, otherwise the train stops before that signal. I think that's what actually what it does. If you know and you're a train driver, just tell me. I might be explain the CIFA system because I once, if I'm a bit comfortable with the PCP and know what it does and where I need to react, I also want to use that one.
Zugbeeinflussung.
I not know why actually the 55 is now knippering. I mean, I know that I need to stop there, so... No more throttle because... Oh, I need to stop there, okay.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Ah, okay.
Zwangsbremsung. 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 Zwangsbremsung.
Oh fuck, I missed the signal a bit.
Zwangsbremsung. 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 Zwangsbremsung.
Ah, but you see, that would make sure that I not pass the signal.
Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung.
Yeah, we set off the warning.
Zwangsbremsung. Zwangsbremsung.
Yeah. Oh, I just missed by like 300 meters. Okay. Full service, so we need to go backwards. Just make sure that everything else set is correctly.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Oh my god. I missed by like 400 meters, seriously. Oh my god, that was so badly. But why my train isn't moving backwards? Oh no, he does. See that you get if you're paying attention to too many other things. Only missed by 300 meters. But then you see, it took actually around like 400 meters to get the train stopping from like the 30 kilometers. Oh, well, that's quite impressive. But it makes well sure that I stop in front of the signal at time, so... But still. If I would be going harder than 45, it actually would have stopped me. In this case, the emergency stop were because I were not at 25. At that point I should be 25. And I know, that was a very bad drive. Actually my worst so far, with the exception of the 2 signals I overrun. But well, let's not talk about this. The next one will be better, I promise. Oh, there was a signal I didn't even see. So, I'm sorry. We need to replay. That were really bad. I don't use the CFA for now. Well, I gonna use it because it only failed once so far. The first time I used it, I failed 10 times and didn't even know why the train were stopping. That's terrible. Alright. I actually want to know what's happening. Does he drive over me? I never tried it. I'm being suicidal now. Oh no, I do not know what happened. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh. Alright. I kinda was expecting that, to be honest. He not even braked, that faggot. What's wrong with him? But this time we joined that guy. Now we know that he's driving from this side. I'm just gonna sit here. Gonna fuck him a little bit. Look what happened. Oh look, there is... Yeah, I don't do anything anymore. Wow, he can drive with the brakes on, what the fuck? Look. I can do that. He's cheating. Help! He isn't even throttling. The emergency brakes don't work. They does not work. Oh, he does it even in a neutral. What the fuck? Cheaters. And I can do that. Alright. That's something actually quite fun, but that's really bad. I mean, seriously bad. Let's do an emergency stop. If with the emergency stop button he can... Wow. Okay. Alright. It's not that I won't sabotage it, but... I mean, just testing the structures, right? But something I hope they improve actually in the new one. I hope. Not that it's really important for that game, to be honest, but that's just... the title. Putting the title in the simulation. What's this? I mean, you wanna be realistic one? If I already allowed to sit here, then I will also be allowed to stop the train if I think it's needed. You can punish me afterwards. Anyway. So a shame. There we are on our train. 425 meters. Ooh, hello. of it. Yeah, climb down. See, if I now been... Come, attach. Go to work, dude. It could be finished already. I want to actually run a banking train. Of to some shunting, I mean. Oh, finally. Oh, not completely. Sorry, I lied. It's 412 meters to the entrance door. And that is then about... yeah, 3 meters. So 450 meters long in total from end to end. Still. 25 wagons full. Yeah, some weight. I would now jump, but I can't. Run, baby, run, run, run. Give me a second, my coffee, water. Some coffee. Coffee in the morning. I'm not gonna drive a train without a coffee. Alright. There, my coffee. Then walking 188 meters. Then I need to roll a cigarette. Since we can open the windows in the train, my boss will not be aware of it, I guess. Alright. So much to smoking. Just make sure that yeah, that we are on parking brake, because he forget that. So then the bunkers come to on. We check brakes on full service. I think you always actually need to do that. I do not use the PCP system now for off. Do we? I'm not sure. Should I use it? Should I not? That's on a difficult decision. I gonna... oh no, it doesn't help. Try to find something quick about the system. Well, that will not be quick. Yeah, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What do you wanna do? Do we drive with? Without. I have a hard time to make today a decision, so meanwhile making a decision, I decide to just wait here. And, well, I'm gonna roll a cigarette. You have a problem with that, lady? Okay, you have, here, I open the window for you. I'm gonna open my window, okay. So no one will be aware. If you wanna also smoke, lady, you can have one. Give me a second, I roll one. We can share. Yeah, right? Alright. So, we have decided to have a smoke. Watch out that lovely train we're gonna drive. The begin will not be very quick, since we have a climb of 2.1 at a certain point. That's the reason why we have the bunker train in the back. But I also wonder why we not put it in front. But there would be a legit reason. Because then you have a push-pull configuration. I do not know if it's more efficient than 2 trains in front, but it could also have a logistical point if you wanna decouple on the next stop and somewhere between. Then you have actually, just by decoupling, 2 different trains that you can drive apart. And if I would take off a couple of 2 seconds, most likely the train would even make it without the second bunker train. And it isn't really that cost efficient, to be honest. Because a 420 meter train running with 2 locomotives, no. It's a very short locomotive, of a very short train actually to run 2 locomotives on. I do not know how the American have that on the Amtraks, because they seem also to have a double combination in front. But yeah, I mean, maybe need to buy the Amtrak DLC if there's one. But they are so expensive, at least on Steam. And even if there's no sale, unfortunately I have no credit card, so. And I cannot go on sale on the Dome sale, because, yeah, even with PayPal, everything needs to go with a credit card. It's so fucking annoying. But well, you cannot have everything, I think. Been so finished. Let's have a look from the other side of the train. I have a green signal actually, so I could drive, but the begin climb is 0.3. Interesting. Okay, alright. I have a coffee and a cigarette, so we are ready to roll. We set the master switch to forward because we want to go forward. I checked just that the brakes are released. Signals I set off leave on normal because we have a snowy and it can be cloudy. Master instruments lights. I'm gonna go for cap light for the tunnel later on. Brake pressure is good. This one is released. And the question is, no, we're gonna go now without that safety system. Since it not really matter in that game anyway. So, there we go. Maybe I should release this brake. That makes actually maybe sure that the train can start rolling after we reset it. If the train want to. Hello? Oh, I forgot something. Oh no, I didn't. What the fuck, why we are not rolling? Switches to forward. Wait. I already broke the train without doing anything. Nice. Oh. That's weird. something charging of our train? What the fuck? Why aren't we moving? Almost seems but we have no power. What the fuck? Something isn't right. Help! Oh no, you know why? Wow, I fucked myself. Jesus. I'm gonna restart because I don't want to walk back to the train. Even if that would go fast. You know what's happened in that bunker train in the back? I hit that emergency stop. I hit their full brakes. And stood from everything, kinda. Well, it seems that it not reset after you leave that one. So, most likely, I fucked up the back, the bunker train, and that's the reason why we're working. And most likely that's where the reason why the button were red on that thing. But interesting enough, I would get any kind of warning about it. So, that's some interesting facts, actually. Oh. Yeah, then you sit there for like a half hour. Why the fucking hell is it? Imagine someone else like this driver that can't drive the train, right? Will do that, and you're sitting in the front train, and you're sitting there for like 10 minutes, and you can go ahead, and you don't know why. Jesus, I would kill that guy who put the train on the back, seriously. In this case, well, I would need to kill myself, well, and that we're not gonna do, right? But that we're just fucking ridiculous right now. So there we go again. Look if I can actually jump on the train. No, but I can travel with the train, okay. So we're gonna go... Oh, hey! Oops. Slow! Ow, ow, ow! I'm being so dead, I guess. Ow, 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 ow. Alright. One thing I did actually, I take the power of that train, so it would not even help me, since it would not have power. Then it sits on an emergency brake, then it sits on the normal brake, and on the direct brake as well. So, no wonder why I get the train moving at all. Well, if you liked that film, just put it in the comments, because it was a very terrible one. I not say it, I've been good at that was game, right? I mean, a bit new to this one, kinda. Oh, waiting for a stupid train is so fucking annoying. Come on, little train. Just believe. You can do it. Oh, where the fucking hell did... Jesus, that take long. I'm gonna go there already, but that's so annoying. Well, it took longer on that stream than I thought it would be. But yeah, that's the point with thinking. Sometimes you think once and something else will happen. That's called life, I guess. I'm getting cold feet again. Oh, I'm hating cold feet. Ow. I need to have these other modes. This one. Oh, yeah. No, we drive now without PCB. Fuck this. Look, if we now get... Yeah, now it's not red anymore, see? Previous it were red. Set a train on full service, both brakes. We checked the headlights previous, they're always the same setting, so it doesn't matter really that much. Then we're gonna go forward. Then both brakes go to 1B, make sure that the brakes are charged. Alright. Then we're now gonna release the brakes and... Oh! Surprise, surprise! The train is moving! We will have a bit hard time to get that one moving, especially if we don't have the PCB on, but I need to make sure that I have the correct settings for that as well. Otherwise it would not really have benefit either. But the system, safety system that you not can pass red signals, actually I like that effect, so... But since we not need to watch it that closely, we can actually enjoy the lovely view. Oh, that's our little baby. Get the idea. I do not need to watch where I go. The next speed signal will be 120 kilometers. At least according to what I can see there. So we can watch it. Oh, the end is inside, see? I'm not sure what's the restricted speed on stations, but it's most likely 45, 25. It's most likely why it did in the previous test an emergency stop. Here we go. Now we're gonna give more throttle. Most likely to the max. The reason for that is we're gonna go now actually uphill, and it will go up to 1.9 of 2.1, not sure of on that particular piece. Anyway, I not wanna go around the train harder than 85 kilometers an hour. Signs that heavy because it's really a pain in the ass to get a train stopping. If it's 130 kilometers hard until the brakes apply, we are a kilometer further ahead, like, and I lost like 10 kilometers an hour, so that's quite pointless. And I think those are restricted to 105 kilometers anyway. Of it's the medium one to 105 and the heavy one 85. No, I think the heavy is 105 and I think the medium trains should be 125. But anyway. Getting to speed here will be a pain in the ass anyway. I not will even reach the 110 in the 1/2 kilometer. I can be glad if I get 80 up to then. The yellow signal on the right is actually a speed sign that's related to the PIFA system. Means a train that is allowed to run 110 would be allowed to go 110, but on the next mark, and that will be in 800 meters, and then we will see a different sign there that also says 11. This sign actually confirms that the next sign will be red. It's also PIFA related, what we want to use. So most likely I would need to confirm that I acknowledged it, otherwise the train would most likely stop before the next signal. But that's something I need to read about a bit more. Seems to be a very complex system actually. Let's look on the right where we should have our speed sign. Let's see. We have another that 11 is the regular speed sign. So the PIFA warns me actually before that one. And these magnets actually are related to the signals and to the controls of the train. So if I not acknowledge it, a time of confirm of whatever, train just stop. Annoying for all trains in line, because they're coming too late. And for me it doesn't matter, I have no time frame, so. To sign now on the right one is I think something like a mileage, like what you have on the highway of whatever. Would make sense. And while you wonder if I go that slow, I can go faster. That's impossible. I have from 2% uphill. I've been actually glad that I have some speed. Oh, that's the short route actually. I actually not will even reach 80, there's no point. There in front is coming the tunnel. And in the tunnel we need to slow down to 40 and then to 25. That's a very important signal, because that tells me that I need to slow down in front somewhere. I not reacted the last time on this one, that's why we make the emergency stop here, I think. I'm not sure what to do now. Because here in front there is a 40 kilometer signal coming, I think. Something there here. That's why I stopped. Oh, and the signal actually I didn't confirm. That's why the train made the emergency stop, I think. I didn't react on that signal the one time we make it actually to the end. I try to pay now a bit attention to the signs, so I not will go fast. I could go faster here, of course, but there's no point. I need to stop the train in 1.4 kilometers. And I need to slow down there. But there's, I think, a 25 kilometer mark related to the piece of P. I don't know what this signal actually means. Most likely that I can pass, but there's also a signal, a magnet here between. I think I'm only allowed to like 25, go 25, because the other train also was very slow actually moving into that station. So let the train move that bit. Last time I focused actually a little bit on that stop sign. That's why we actually run over that station kind of thing. But it will not happen this time. Look how long it takes actually to apply the brakes, even if they are light now. Oh, we're standing still. For safety in neutral, and on the parking brake, dude. Oh. Did let me walk that whole way. What the fuck? Now I get cold feet again. And the real locomotive, actually, most likely the driver will take it now back to the station where we come from, and I will move ahead with the train, I guess. Let's check that. Yes, uncouple the train, then go back into the train, Lobanov, blah 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 blah. Alright. So it was indeed just to get a train up here. See, this one I can actually control. Not that it matters for me. So this one is decoupled. Oh, that takes forever. And I have cold feet. I'm freezing, dude. I wanna have more money. Oh wait, I don't even get paid. Alright. But I really love this train. Oh, it looks so great. I think I also can move those. I do not know where I can do, but no. Okay. Can release the brakes. And let's go ahead. Oh, wait. Maybe we decide also which direction we're gonna go. Would make maybe a bit more sense. Maybe. Takes forever to get a train like this moving. But it's not a big deal. It's just patient. But we're rolling very slow. A little bit of power. I think that the switches like this one I only allowed to go 25, so but I'm not sure. Oh, come on. on, get moving, stupid train. Now we're gonna start rolling. Yeah. Might be overcharged a little bit, but throttle back as soon we can. We keep it on 85 actually on this train because it's that heavy. And we at least have enough time to react on every signal, even if it's like a kilometer up front. Yeah, the safety system is now not enabled. Yeah. Gonna do that on our power steering, I guess. And we're gonna do all runs actually with first the one security system, then we're gonna learn about the second one. Because the CIFA isn't enabled, it seems. I do not know what that does. But maybe it enables actually a couple of those buttons on the console. That would actually be great. I take out the throttle and start with ghosting. Target speed is around 85, so we try to keep it there. What I can say. Let's enjoy the look from the outside. I love the sound of trains coming by. As of they're never ending. Going a bit quick. Not that I get a penalty, the track actually allows 120. But I learned one thing. If there comes happen that the signal suddenly goes to red, I wanna have time to react. And that gives me the time. Because if we pass the red sign, it's lost. I think actually passed the station much too fast. But well. The nice thing is, since we are ghosting, we go on 0.4% uphill. I don't need to have any engine power. I have negative 2 ampere energy usage, so I actually charge. And if I apply brakes, you see that number even increasing in a bit. Target speed is 90. Come on. .100 mark, that yellow border on the next signal. Not on the signal, but well. If you see that board actually, then it's wise to actually bring the train already down to the speed slowly, because we know how far it is away. Then you can pass that point with the right speed. Yeah, I actually would need to acknowledge, I think, that speed. Still try to learn a little bit of that. Okay. So it makes it a bit hard sometimes. Still gaining speed because they're running now uphill 1%. Need to keep the brakes up. Switching now between 1A and 1B. I do not know what that actually means, 1A and 1B, but that was the call, just 2, 3, 4, 5 and full service and emergency. Makes kind of more sense to me, but 8 kilometers to go to the next stop. You're keeping a good speed, 88 is good. But a train could run actually 120, 130, so once it is on speed, it takes a while to get there. But it gets the speed, but get it to stop is a pain in the ass. That's why I'm not gonna do that now. And since we don't have a arrival time that we need to be there, well, why it should matter. Just enjoy the route. It's a nice scenery, right? Come on. Stay on the 90. There's actually a control here, but I don't know how that exactly works, or if it works. And that is this one. And here you could set actually the speed, but yeah, it's not really worked for me yet. Maybe you use it wrong. There's actually an button for where you can enable it, but it didn't work for me for some reason. Maybe it's not possible on this train. Maybe go off the brakes, 85 is good. At least this time I get the maximum amount of points for driving under speed, so that's good. But on the cargo missions I always get gold so far. Some of the passenger I actually messed up. I need to replay in order to get gold. I think 3 of them. Most likely because I were too late of stopped too far. Meanwhile, the accuracy in stopping is quite okay. The shortest so far was 0.034 meters, I think. Wow. Was a bit surprised by that. And that one was even kind of an emergency stop thing because I know the station too late. I think we're also my shortest amount of time for stopping a train within a station. 3 kilometers to go. Also, that would be quite pointless. The next speed restriction is actually 130, but I need to stop in 1.8. So there would no point even to try to reach that speed. Also pointless, you get from the 130 to the 100 within a short amount of time. But I'm gonna break down already. Because I need to be at below 85 actually already. I would, if I would know that use the security system, I mean, I think I would break down here the train already. Because I would go here much too fast for. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna release the brakes now so that we not make an emergency stop actually. Because what you can see now here in the top left, or in the bottom left, right I mean, the strip in the left is a negative force, so even if I have to release the brakes, they're still applying. That's actually not even a bad idea if I look at the distance. No, still miss it. What the fuck? I released too early. But still good in front of the signal, so that's neutral. We just set them on service. Alright. most likely use the wrong side to step out of the train, but I just wanted to walk here to see if there might be something to do. Happily, I not need to count the wagons, but on the train are 25 wagons. That makes a total length of 415 with the other train on. But that one we decoupled at the previous station actually. So I would say that is the mission finished. Let's look, get the gold, I guess so. Do we? I get nothing? Okay. What's my evaluation? I most likely sucked that hard that I didn't even get one. Huh? I not get it. Something happened there. Maybe it counted as a replay and not as a mission. Sucks even more. Huh? No. Okay. Make sure that's set. Alright. What train I actually run? Oh, it's another cargo train. Oh, this one is a bit shorter. Alright. Again, I'm gonna not run with the PCP of CIFA system. That's something I need to figure out later on. But it has anyway to do with those kind of signals and those magnets. And speed restrictions. Jesus, this train is so heavy I can't even get it moving on 30%. Oh, it's because 0.2% uphill. Alright. Let's have another coffee. I actually didn't know why I didn't get the evaluation on the last one. Maybe it have to do because I don't use the safety system. But I didn't either on the others, so it should not be make any kind of difference. some pain to get that train moving. I mean, he should not go faster than 25 anyway, so, but still. At least with PCP on, I guess. Keep it at, oh no, it needs to increase it because we're going, let's keep a climb. I'm not sure what's the restricted speed on these trains actually on the switches. Well, that speed can be hard, right? So, on. But you see clearly that train have a very hard time to gaining speed. It'll use more than 250 amperes right now. Oh, fuck my life. Okay, that's still in a restricted area actually of 40 kilometers. Doesn't matter. We make that a time. Come, slow down. Interesting. I think with the safety system I would have stopped here already like 2 or 3 times. And I never played this scenario of the journey, so I do not know how the tracks are going. So most likely the whole time would be the restricted speed somewhere between 25 and 40. Since this isn't heavy train. And here I would make, I think, a confirmation. Otherwise, I would make a emergency stop as soon as I pass that within a couple seconds. Oh fuck! I'm going to brake. Why? Don't do that with me. Okay, now we can go. Try to get the train to 80-85 and try to keep it there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Again, 25. No wonder that a train not wanna move. I not to even reach the 80 kilometer mark, I guess, on that 140 mark. But yeah, never want to go with the train 140. It's almost unstoppable. I actually need to test that if we can disable all safety systems so that you even can pass red signals. And get a train to full speed, so a heavy cargo train to like whatever it can do, and then make an emergency stop and look how long that takes. Most likely after that I broke the brakes, but well, so it's a pretty long one. By almost using 400 ampere to keep the train on speed. What the fuck, my life. When I'm barely gaining speed. But most likely I overpowered the train while rolling, so nothing to do now. Ding, ding, ding. Almost there, guys. 4.4 kilometers. And then I end the session for the day. So maybe do another one later today. Just because it's kind of fun. Now we're actually gaining speed. Wow. Should I try to reset? Now I do not need that much throttle. Most likely that was too fast anyway, so... Oh, there is a 60 kilometer part in 3 kilometer. A good reason to stay around 80 kilometers. And we can easily adjust to that speed. Charging, please. Huh. I need actually to keep it actually at speed. I don't want to go faster, but I also not want to go slower. We're gonna lose speed. That should be about good. At that speed the train remains pretty controllable, so you could interact on unforeseen situations. Hi friend. back because we gained 4 kilometers an hour because the climb is now only 0.4%. So we're gonna lose a little bit, but we can also prepare actually taking photo complete away because there's no point. And engage the first two. Oh fuck, I missed this one. I know it, they're coming here. But I totally missed it. But we made it a time, almost. There we go. Now we keep the negative brake force, what's good, and we keep braking at level 2. Until we reach 25 kilometers an hour. I should here most likely already be 25 kilometers an hour with the safety system on, but I'm not sure about it. There's a slightly climb, so that's the reason why I'm not gonna brake further until we reach the 200 meter mark. There we go. I wanna stop actually as close as possible, but it needs to be in front of the signal. It's actually a 10 meter distance between. It's very tricky now. Ah, no, no, no. Gold, yes, of course. Okay. This was this challenge. Next one we go from Laufbach to Heilbrücken most likely again. Because that one isn't evaluated, I guess. But for now, thanks for watching and see you next time.